Sharp Game here, coming at you with another episode from ChooseYourRelationships.com, author of which can be found on Amazon.com. And before I get started, man, you can follow me on Instagram, Sharp Game. That's my handle over there. And today, man, I'm going to talk about love. What's love got to do with your relationships in 2018? I'm going to get into this. What's love got to do with it? What's love got to do with the average relationship in the United States of America? Please tell me what love got to do with it. So, hey, if you've been following me for a while, you know that, when it comes to the concept of love, what you see today in American society is really a shallow, watered down, superficial, feel good. It's kind of like a high that people have between each other, between the sexes. And it could be, I forgot. It could be same sex too. We have same sex relationships too. And some of these people claim they love each other too. Now they say they love each other, but they mistreat each other badly. I mean, how can you say you love me, but you're doing bodily harm to me? How can you say you love me, but you want to hurt me? Kill me. In some cases, you want to put me on child support. You don't have my best interests. You're doing shit behind my back. You're talking about my mom. I mean, you're talking about my sisters and brothers. You don't like them, but you say you love me. This doesn't make any sense. And it doesn't make any sense. This is why you shouldn't try to make sense of anything that a lot of women do. And even some of these guys, they're just emotional as women today. This is why you should never try to make sense of anything or anybody. That's the whole concept. This is why I take love out of the equation, period, when it comes to all relationships. Now, the love is there. I do have love for some people, of course. But when I'm engaging with them, when I'm having, spending time with them, or if I've known them for a long period of time, see, I don't get into all the love thing. And this is what I do. I say, hey, and I wrote about this. It's in this book. I wrote about this. See, I break it down like this. See, I try to keep my life simple in all aspects. Things have to be simple. Things can't be complicated. It was complicated once I came out of my mother's womb, and I had nothing to do with it. So once I learned how complicated life was for a person like me at the age of 19, I said, something's going on out here. I came home and told my dad, hey, something's going on out here. Something ain't right. And he started laughing. So once I figured out that shit was complicated for a guy like me, I wanted things to be simple. So at the end of the day, this is how I get down with all my relationships. I said, hey, either you like me, you care about me, or you don't. That's it. Either you like me, you care about me, or you don't. Now, see, some people say, well, how come you can't put love in the equation? Because if you put love in the equation, see, everybody's love is different. If you asked 100 people, hey, what's your definition of love? There'll be 100 different definitions of what love is. So hey, I take the whole concept of love out because I know it's different based on culture, based on upbringing, based on where they were born at, based on who their parents are, based on language, based on culture, based on a lot of bullshit. So I said, hey, if you love me, you care about me, or you don't. And if you ask, see, this is what I know based on meeting so many different people from all walks of life. If somebody cares about you, it's going to be pretty damn hard for them to fuck you over or have bad intentions. It's going to be hard. I'm not saying they won't do it. But if they do have bad intentions, if they do betray you, if they do screw you over, it's going to really burn them up inside. And then they going to come back and apologize how sorry they are, and they might have a sense of remorse, But see, if someone says they love you, oh, that shit could change tomorrow. So there's no way of really keeping track of that. So this is why I say, hey man, either you love me, either you like me, you care about me, or you don't. And I haven't had any problems since. They say there's a sucker born every minute. And there's so many guys out here that are so thirsty because they want women to love them and care about them so bad. Because a lot of these guys have ran into so many awful women. It's awful. There's some women out here just awful. And so many guys have ran into them. And a lot of these guys want women to love them and understand them so bad. But I got some bad news for you, man. It ain't gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. No. Your girl, your wife is never going to love you as much as your mother. It's not happening. Not in America. No. Not in this society. Not in this capitalistic society. It's not happening. It ain't happening. Forget about it. The only person that's going to love you even as close to your mother, your parents, is your kids. That's it. That's it. So see, that's unconditional love. But your wife doesn't have the mental capacity to love like that. Not today, because people don't even spend that much time together. Shit. I mean, it takes a long time to have unconditional love between the sexes. People don't spend enough time together. That's a process. I'm not saying it's impossible. It is possible. But the odds of it happening is shit. Them days is over. I mean, the days where your grandmother and your great-grandparents was together for 30, 40, 50 years, that shit over. They had unconditional love. I mean, a large majority of them did. Not all, but the majority of them did. Because they stayed together for a long time. And they learned how to love. But today, shit. I mean, as soon as these people have an argument, they're ready to get out. So that shit ain't gonna work. It's like, it's just, see, the problem with living in this society, being as a capitalistic society, is that a lot of women, especially, they put everything else before the family. And see, that's the problem. See, it's like if you go into a relationship, you got to go into it to win. You can't go into it like, hey, what I'm getting out of this? Hey, I ain't signed up for this. Hey, you can't go into it with that type of attitude. And this, see, a lot of women get to a certain point where they're gonna either go on it for the love, or they're gonna go into a relationship for benefits, material, lifestyle. Now, seeing that's a mistake that a lot of women make. See, because us guys, we just want somebody that we can trust. We want a woman to have our back. We want a woman that's going to support us. That's all we really want. We're really simple. We ain't got to take vacations. We just want somebody to understand us, support us, give us some good sex from time to time. You know, maybe you want to slide out with another woman from time to time. That's all we want. We don't got to go to the party in Jamaica or hang out with the people at the job. And we don't got to do none of that shit. We don't got to go out, you know, take the holiday trip. You know, we don't got to do none of that shit. We just want a woman that just have our back. That's really it, man. Well, women, on the other hand, oh, man, everything got to be done a certain type of way. You know, it's all about image. You know, it's a facade. They like to follow the crowd. They want to be a part of the status quo. They care about what people say about them. You know, all the complicated stuff. And that's why the relationship goes to hell. You know, and then as most guys, women will say, the money they make ain't never enough. The money you make from your job ain't never gonna be enough for her. That's another thing most guys don't realize. The money you make ain't never gonna be enough. Not only the money that you make ain't never gonna be enough, a lot of these women ain't never gonna support you on your ambitions, on your if you trying to earn extra money, she ain't gonna really be down with none of that shit. Cause in her mind, that shit is too risky. You know, see, it's like you can't say, hey, you know, I'm trying to live better, I'm trying to do better. There's always gonna be some type of risk involved in everything. That's just what it is. You know, safe is the new risky. You know, it's like that's just what it is. If you want things to be better, you're going to have to take some chances. You don't got to be dumb about it, but you're going to have to take some chances. Something has to change. But a lot of women don't look at it like that. And then you have a lot of women that think that she's supposed to be on top. The women, they want to be first, and it comes to everything. So I'm like, well, wait a minute. How come it can't be family first? What happened with that? Why can't it be family first? But no, it's she's first. And I'm like, well, wait a minute. What about the kids? What about the family? This is why the concept of love, it ain't gonna work. It doesn't really exist because there's too much chaos in this society. And that's what I'm talking about. And people don't even give it a chance. So, and that shit takes time. So the only real love is between parent and child. That's it. Point blank, period. Apple Mac, what up? Cosmic Warrior, what's up? What up, my man? Busy loves company, I guess. Love equals vulnerability. Yep, that's true. Love does equal vulnerability. Like Kevin Hart, ex-friend. Yeah, what happened with Kevin Hart? What happened with that? I heard his man blackmailed him or leaked the videotape, some shit like that. What happened with that? I didn't get the entire story. Like one of my favorite gangster actors, Chaz, said, when I asked what's better to be loved or feared, he said feared because fear lasts. Yeah, fear does last longer. That's a good point. This is why a lot of guys are on child support. Because the woman knew you weren't gonna do shit about it anyway. Because she knew that you care about your job and your career more than anything else. So she knew you wasn't gonna take a risk, and she knew she was safe putting your ass on child support, even though you tried to do the right thing or you did do the right thing. But the reason why most guys are on child support because the woman knew you wasn't gonna do shit about it. And some guys ain't gonna like that, but that's the truth. I think there's never been such a thing as unconditional love except between parents and child, kids, everything else. Nah, Apple Mac, that like back in the day, like when your grandparents and your great grandparents and your parents, depending on how old you are. Yeah, so it did exist because back then it wasn't. It was a different environment. You know, and it's a process to get to that point, but that takes years to get to that point between males and females. Like Pablo Escobar wife in Netflix. I'll call it. She has it back. Yeah, exactly. You know, whoever want to women. You said women want to one up their friends and accept you to fund their quest to one up their so-called friends. Yeah, a lot of women are in competition with their friends. No doubt about it. Oh, they don't necessarily got to be friends. They can be just associates or somebody at the job. Like I told you last time, my friend with his straight face telling me she spent $4K on 4 pieces of furniture. I was like, damn. That's just crazy. Women used to put family or at least kids first, but that shit is over because society worships thoughts and strippers now. The thoughts of strippers are for self. Yeah, they don't even care about family no more, man. The average woman today, they'll you know the crazy shit is a lot of women. Let's take a woman. Let's take a woman that's from someplace like Japan, China, India. Check this shit out. Let me tell you what I've learned. Now, in their culture, where they live at, where they from, it's all about the group, right? So all the decisions made, it's all about the group. This is how they think. This is how they were raised, and conditioned, and everything, right? But check this out. When they leave that group, when they leave their family and come to America and come around you, all of a sudden it's about them now. So I'm like, wait a minute. I thought it was about, how come it can't be all about the group no more? How come it can't be about the family no more? So it's something about the environment here in America that it creates monsters. It creates this this dog eat dog, stab you in the back mentality here. That when people come here, I'm talking like they can become Americanized like overnight. So I'm like, damn. It's like they start talking in ways that they ain't never talked in their entire life. Until they come over here, they'll be like, oh, I'm suing her. I'm like, wow, suing? I mean, where you came from, that's unheard of. Where you get this type of language from? So it's something about this environment, man, where it's like, people come over here and they have the cutthroat mentality, just like people, or sometimes worse than people that's been living here all their lives. I mean, women is a woman will come over here from someplace like Korea, and she started acting like the president. And the word is like the words that Kevin friend tried to blackmail him for $10 million. The feds busted him, and he already went to jail and bail out $100K. How the feds busted him? So you really impressive because you really know what you're talking about, and this is very rare today. Yeah, I try to talk about stuff that most people don't touch on. I try to be unique. I try not to be like everybody else because I already know what everybody else is talking about. Even though I don't listen to a lot of other people, but I know what they're talking about. They're talking about the same shit that's on television. They're talking about the same shit that's in the books at Barnes and Noble. Are you telling me a Japanese woman's story becoming about self when she get to America tells me that us who've been here our whole life ain't got no damn shot? Well, shit, man, look, I don't give a damn, Apple Mac. I like this how I am. I fuck with those who fuck with me. If they don't like me, they don't want to be around me, deuces. I don't give a damn. Shit. That's how that's male or female. Let's check to you. Girl saying she had to do with it. Well, it turned out she was telling the truth. That's how the police got involved. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Okay. So that's more of like they was just tracking evidence. Gotcha. Great. But how the hell somebody can be around somebody that for that period of time? How come? I mean, he can't ask for some money? Damn. I mean, what's up with that? You know how ungrateful and I mean, you a scumbag. I mean, how if they've been together, they've been around each other for a long time. So how the hell? I mean, how much of a scumbag you have to be to do something, attempt to do something like that? You'd be better off just asking for the money if he needed something. Just Kevin Hart like best friend too. That's what I'm saying. You gotta be a scumbag. Why not ask for the money? If you need some money that bad, just ask for it. I mean, was the dude in some type of financial situation or what? I mean, just ask for the money if you need it that bad. Dude, he talks about it. Well, he talking about it last night? I didn't see last night show. I didn't look at the video from last night yet. That's about the only show that I watch. The Corey Holcomb show. Consistently. Like, that's about it, really. I'll catch Kevin was already giving him money in commercial roles. So damn, what? I don't know. Maybe it's greed. Maybe it's greed, man. That's probably it. You know, sometimes some guys want your spot too. That's true. Some guys want your spot. It doesn't matter. There's something about a lot of guys out here. Maybe it's a competitive spirit that they have. I don't know. But I can tell you this. I've had guys around me, man. I looked out for them. I mean, I helped them out, whatever they needed. I hooked them up with girls. I mean, I even hooked them up to get the sex, man. They didn't have to do nothing. So it doesn't matter what you do with some guys. They still want your spot. They want to be you. So there's some guys that's just like that. You can give them money. You can hook them up with all the girls in the world. It still ain't enough. They still want your spot. So, you know, that's just what it is, man. Yeah, Corey show posted Tuesday night. Yeah, I'll check it out a little bit later. This is boy from way back before the big. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Apple Mac. I ran into the same problem when I was younger. I mean, you might have 1 to 2 guys that you're pretty tight with, And it's like, it's always going to be one of them that's kind of envy. You know, it's always that little thing there. You know, it's like, it doesn't happen all the time, but you can kind of like feel it at certain points. You be like, they'll say little shit, and you be like, yo, what's that about? You know, what? I mean, what's that supposed to mean? But you let it go. You let it slide, right? But it's just some guys, they just want your spot. You know, I mean, so that's just what it is, man. You know, but this sharp check story out. Yeah, what up? What up? Hey, give me a thumbs up. Some guys, and they just, you can do whatever, you can do what you do for them. You can hook them up with all the girls, hook them up with all the opportunity. You can give them money. It just ain't gonna be enough. It just, you know, I just don't know what to say about that shit. I had a best friend from elementary. When I first moved to Frisco, I stayed with him. He never could hold money. Always was broke. I always had money because I saved my shit. And that still wasn't enough. That still wasn't enough. It happens, man. You know, it happens, man. You know, I know some guys that from my perspective had everything. They were set up to win. And they still fucked it up. So it's a lot of time, it just doesn't matter, man. He was tricking his money on white bras, and this dude, I noticed, he never dated black chicks, always white, and I had a problem with that, but didn't say nothing because he was my boy. Hey man, Apple Mac, that was a red flag right there, brother. That was a red flag right there. I mean, I could see if he dated a variety of women, but if it's just all white women, hey, that's a red flag right there. Yeah, I would have backed away from him, man. No. And even whenever, this is a red flag. This if I meet a woman and she tells me, hey, if I meet a white woman and she tells me she dates strictly black males, that's a red flag. If I meet a Japanese girl and she says she dates strictly black males, that's a red flag. Because why? Because first of all, why do you have to tell me this shit in the first place? You know, that's just how I roll. A lot of these women are idiots, and a lot of these guys are idiots that make statements like that. You know, it's like, why are you even telling me this shit? Why do I? Why should I care? You know what I mean? Anyway, he started dating this white Jewish chick, and I knew that shit was going to be a problem because I knew the family was going to reject him. Well, how'd you know the family was going to reject him? I'm just curious. I think I know the reason why, but how do you know? I never said nothing, but he knows me and could read it in my face. Anyway, this dude fucked up, married this chick, and soon as the family found out, all hell broke loose. So wait a minute. They got married before he saw the family? Oh, hell no. Oh, no. Oh, you always yeah. I tried to, Cosmic Warrior. Hell no. You don't get married to no woman before you see the family, especially the parents. Now, if they ain't living no more, okay, I understand that. I know, because I'm black, from the hood, from America. Ain't fucking soup. Exactly. You don't marry no woman until you meet her parents or somebody in her family, brothers, sisters, grandparents, if they still living, something. Hell no. Check it out. Her family was stupid rich. Oh, those are usually the shit. The rich families, they don't really accept a lot of outsiders in their family. This girl used to fly and travel all over the world on a dime feed. And they cut her ass off. I bet once they found out who she got married to. Shit. If they get married into a rich family, man, you usually have to be invited. That's how that shit usually work. They don't really accept a lot of outsiders. Nah, See, a lot of people don't know that shit. See, they take marriage seriously. See, marriage is it's about business. This is about, that's why people don't value marriage. The rich people do. The rich and wealthy, they do. They take it serious, Cosmic Warrior. They value marriage. They told her that they were going to stop giving her money if she did not get a... Exactly. Get rid of his ass. And what happened? They still look. They still together. I bet she got an annulment. Yeah, I bet she got that shit. I know a woman that was in the same situation. Her dad was was from Colombia, and he was affiliated with the mafia. And they cut her ass off. He cut her out the will and every goddamn thing. And she was on her own, and she's still on her own today. It's just the two of them and the kids. That's it. But she don't get no support from her dad. None at all. Zero. No financial support. They can come over with the kids, but her dad ain't giving her no money. Like how the nigga came and told me. What did he say? Yeah, no, I mean, marriage wasn't for working class people anyway. And it still ain't. But that's why it's failing so bad in this country. Love ain't got nothing to do with this shit. Look, I guarantee you, her parents don't give a damn how much she feel about that dude. They didn't give a damn about none of that shit. Guaranteed. They didn't care nothing about that shit. This is about keeping the family intact. Keeping the riches, the resources intact for the next generation. That's what that shit is about. All about status, money, and resources. You forgot about the resources. Hold up, I first need to tell you how you let me know he got married. Damn, you didn't even know he got married? Well, they elope or what? It's all about money and the power. Money and the power. That's what it's really all about. I mean, they'll give you money all day long. There's a lot of people out here that got money. Tons of it. but they don't got no power. And they don't got no influence. That's just what it is. Look at Bill Cosby. That's a good example of it. I can go on and on. T.I., 50 Cent. I can go on and on. Prince, Michael Jackson. And Michael Jackson and Prince, the family lost everything. They lost everything. So think about this shit for a second. Michael Jackson and Prince been entertainers for 50 plus years. And when they die, the family lose everything. Everything gone. 50 years of hard work performing on stage. The family gets nothing. That's fucked up. That's really fucked up. I used to run a hotel in Frisco. Night he came in one night, taping his hands on the front desk. So I looked at his hand and he saw a ring. He said, I got something to tell you. So the reason why a lot of these people get away with the embezzlement of resources, of embezzlement of entire estates, is because they have the power to do it. And the family can't do nothing about it. If they could do something about it, they'd have done it already. He said, I got married. Yeah, they eloped. I went to Tahoe. Went to Mexico. It's broke. They spent money on a ring. Trip to Tahoe. It's rich. You was taking. Go figure. Anyway, my face started showing nothing but anger. Why you got angry? I know, because he told me that. I didn't even realize it was showing. Why'd you get angry, Apple Mac? Shit. Better him than you. Better him than you in that chaos. Because I knew he was a sucker. Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, yeah. There's a sucker born every minute, man. Yeah, man. There's a lot of guys, man, looking for love, man. They're looking for love in all the wrong places, man. I'm telling you. You know, this was my boy. We grew up together in violence, man. Hey, but hey, are they still together or what? You didn't say that. Are they still together or what? What's the status? What's the status of this wonderful couple? Dude, so y'all known each other for a long time. Damn near all y'all lives. You know. Oh, P.S. and by the way, go check out my Patreon. I keep forgetting about that. Follow me on Instagram and on my Patreon. I'm paste the links in here. Yeah, follow me. I keep forgetting about that. Yeah, I was wondering if they're still together, man. That's oh, all right, gotcha. Yeah, but the reason why a lot of people get away with a lot of this shit, man, because they can. People are like bullies out here. They're like bullies out here, man. Don't let people push you around. Don't let people pull you around. Don't let women pull you around either. Don't let women pull you around. There's a lot of guys let women pull them around out here. Let women control them. A lot of these guys, y'all need to get y'all balls back. I'm telling you, man. A lot of these guys are cowards out here. I mean, it's the biggest. I mean, these are probably the biggest cowards I've ever seen in my life, man. Out here, I've never seen guys behave like this, like today. I mean, these guys are cowards today, man. I mean, women are very socially advanced than guys. I'm not saying all women, but the majority. I mean, I don't know what the hell is going on in this society today. Man, I'm telling you. I mean, it's almost sad what I see when I'm out and about, especially where I live at. Man, he comes to the hotel one night, 3, 4, comes to the front desk, bunch papers in his hand, and says, I need you to sign this for me. What it was he wanted me to sign. Yeah, what he wanted to sign, I don't know. I don't know. What could this be? Fucking divorce papers. He wanted me to sign as a witness to divorce. Oh, you need somebody to sign as a witness to the divorce? I didn't know that. Oh, okay. So they still live together or what? They completely broke it off 100%. Oh, they're not together no more, period. Okay. Oh, shit been over. Yeah. The family don't play that shit. No, man, if their daughter getting married, they gotta have approval from that shit. They don't play that shit. Now, check this out. Let me tell you how this is double standard now. The son can do whatever he like. That's right. The son can marry anybody he like. They don't give a shit. They don't give a shit. But the daughter, hell no. Parents got to approve that shit. Shit. Cause but this my point. I could see that shit coming a mile away. Why the fuck? He cannot. I don't know, man. Maybe your boy wasn't that advanced. Maybe he didn't know what really goes on out here. That has a lot to do with it. Yeah, a lot of families, they don't play that shit. See, a lot of these families, these rich and wealthy families, they look at it like, shit, we ain't trying to lose what we got. And a lot of times, these families know how they got what they got was on some bullshit anyway. So that's why they so paranoid like that. That's why they such control freaks like that. So that's what that's really all about. And growing up, he had way more women than men. He was a football player in high school. Oh, he played. He was an athlete. Oh yeah, he had the girls. I was around football players in college. Boy, they got that shit was crazy. They went from two schools. Yeah, that football players, they do anything they want, basically. Through high school and college. They do anything they want, basically. Especially if they're a star player. a well-known player, especially if they sell tickets from the colleges, they sell a lot. If they're a star player, oh shit, they can do no wrong. The colleges love them. They'll do anything. Beat up women, beat them up, assault, whatever. The college, they'll protect them because colleges they have the best attorneys in the country. So shit. The colleges, the universities have the best attorneys, man, in the city. So shit, they'll protect them damn players. I mean, even if the guy was to get into any type of bullshit, they'll bring that girl in and say, hey, they'll make her sign and give her a couple dollars and she go about her business. How the fuck he's simping for what? Because she's a white girl. That's why he was simping for her. Man, that shit destroyed our friendship. Well, yeah, man. Look, Apple Mac, this shit started when we were a baby in the carriage, in the playpen. It starts. Not all of us, but most of us. Some of us were bred. A lot of us were breastfed. But if you weren't breastfed, if your parents went and got baby food, this is a deep psychological, embedded in our psyche. If you look at the bottle, you see a baby on the bottle. You see a baby that don't look like you. So that's where it starts from. And you're looking at the television. You got white Jesus all in your house. Your mama go to church, take you to church. So that's where it starts from, man. And you look at commercials, white women are everywhere. So it's like, why wouldn't you think a white woman is attractive after a while? It makes perfect sense. I mean, it makes perfect sense if you really think about it. Oh, he's the only black man. Yeah, I just lost respect. I would have lost respect for him too. But it's a deep psychological, this shit has been embedded in our psyche, man. It starts when you go through school. Everything is like, it's not too much that you learn in school about you. This is deep psychological brainwashing. So why wouldn't you, if you go to college, let's say you go to, I don't know, Ohio State. Say you go to Ohio State. The majority is white women up there. That's just what it is. Say you go to some place like the University of Washington in Seattle. It's over 90% white in Seattle. It ain't look, when I went to Seattle the first time, my cousin was living up there in Seattle. I asked my cousin, where the black people at around here? Because it ain't none. It's less than, my goodness, got to be less than 5%. Got to be. I'm riding around the whole city. I'm like, bro, what the black people at? And my cousin told me, he started laughing. There ain't too many black people up here, brother. So that's what happens with somebody like him. I mean, I don't even know where he's from. I don't even know where he grew up at. But I'm telling you, it's a deep psychological aspect of this shit. So if you really think about it from that point of view, you can see why wouldn't he fall for a white woman like that? And you got to keep in mind, no one ever gets seduced that didn't want to be seduced. Keep that in mind. That shit was in him a long time ago. She was just the right woman to bring that shit out. That's all it was. He on Facebook now with a non-black chick, a friend of ours. Tried to hook us up back up, but I just, that friend request. They got them show. They always have the black folks in a dirty corner, somewhere like Frisco. We from New Orleans. I heard. Man, there's a lot of white people in New Orleans. There's a lot of white people in New Orleans. Yeah, you're right. You're messing. Bro, there's a lot of white people in New Orleans, man. I see people going to Mardi Gras. I see a bunch of white women. And as a matter of fact, I watched a video with Tariq Nasheed last week. He's in New Orleans. He's on the street. It's a bunch of white people. I ain't seen too many black people in the video while he was walking. I'm not saying black people not there, but I'm saying that wasn't the majority, not in the video. I mean, you can't be in an environment where the majority is white women and not be attracted to white women after a certain amount of time. That shit is impossible. Yo, that's psychology 101, brother. It's impossible. Look, when I first went to Japan, I ain't never been to Japan in my life. Didn't even know where Japan was located on the map. I didn't know what to expect when I went to Japan. I don't know. It might be. But on the street, it didn't look like that. I mean, some people might be from out of town, I know that. But on the street, I didn't, in the video, it didn't look like that. That's all I'm saying. Dude, a few years ago, they tried to ban white folks from going in the quarter after 8, 9. Can you believe that shit? Well, I'm not surprised. I mean, they probably was trying to fuck with the black people when they came to the Latin Quarter area. So, how'd they try to ban it? How'd they try to go about doing that? I mean, how are you gonna was it blatant or just like what? They're playing games with it or what? Hey, you know what? Apple Mac, a lot of people didn't go back to New Orleans after the flood. So is the 67% really? Is that really how it still is or what? I'm just curious. A lot of people didn't go back. A lot of people I met in Charlotte, and a lot of them I met here that actually, like, they survived Katrina. And they said they ain't never going back. And even some of these entertainers, they had houses there. A lot of these rappers, entertainers had houses in New Orleans. They ain't never went back either. I'm talking, I don't know no entertainer that said they went back to New Orleans after the flood. I haven't heard of one of them that said it. Said, hey, man, I went back to New Orleans after the flood. Not one. I found that to be interesting. Check this out. The French Quarter. Takes money for the entire state. They said young black dudes were trouble, so they set up a curfew and set up police barricades and posted police to keep them out. Oh yeah, like I said, I know they playing games when they set up the curfew. That's they're playing games. That's all. That's what that shit is all about. Yeah, playing games. They can't come out boldly and say, "Hey, no blacks allowed." Can't say that. Dude, I need to talk to you. You know, I heard about a lot of the shit that happened after Katrina. I heard about it. A lot of it. Of course, I don't know everything that happened, but I know a lot that did happen. You know, but you were down there, Apple Mac. You were down there around the same time, or what? Or did you leave, or what? Everybody, give me a thumbs up. I know you. You know that our mayor is in jail right now. Yeah, I heard. I remember when he got locked up. Yeah, I remember that. He got set up. Basically, he's a fall guy. I saw that coming a long way. But you know what? I think he was like a lot of black politicians was getting locked up around that time frame up until 2 years ago. Yeah. So a lot of them guys and men and women were getting locked the hell up. I was in Cali when that shit happened. Oh, you was in Cali. And yeah, because of the shit doing. Yeah. Yeah. He was just a fall guy, just like I said. I saw that shit coming a mile away. I saw it coming. I wasn't surprised when he went to jail at all. You know, I saw it coming. I mean, like clear vision. I was like, yo, they gonna lock his ass up. He's gonna be the reason why the city got flooded. He was a white folk boy until he turned on them with that chocolate city remark. And white folks were like, hell no, nigga. Yeah. I mean, he was the fall guy. Basically. You know, somebody had to take the blame, basically. You know, the governor, he wasn't taking the blame. Shit. I saw them on TV or seen them somewhere. Or maybe it was on the internet at the time. Stories or whatever. Interviews they was on. Man, I can tell you so much. That shit. Oh, I wouldn't be surprised, brother. I mean, when I went to Louisiana for the first time, I was like, man, I ain't never been to a place like this. God damn. What? You can just feel the fuckery in the air, in the whole environment. You know, it's like, what are we doing down here, man? Where the money at? They don't invest no money in nothing. It don't seem like it. I just don't. I'm like, yo, what they doing down here? They stealing all the money or what? It is, man. I mean, even the college is all run down and raggedy. Even LSU's all raggedy, man. What's going on, man? LSU's raggedy. I mean, I expected to see. I mean, I wasn't looking for damn luxury university, but god damn. It's ridiculous, man. I mean, if I had to send my daughter or son to LSU, I would be nervous. I really would. I would be nervous to send my son or my daughter to LSU. No bullshit. That school is right. Hey, what school you go to? Cosmic Warrior. I'd be afraid to have my son or daughter go to LSU. I'm serious. I'd be worried every week. I'd be calling them all the time. You all right? Shit. I mean, it's raggedy, man. I'm like, man, damn. What happened to all that football money? What happened to all that football money in LSU? God. Trade school in Baltimore, North American Trade School. At least you can tell the school is core budget. North American Trade School. Oh, okay. Hey, what you learning out there? What's your major? That's good, man. You gotta have a skill. Oh, that's good. That's what my brother do, man. My brother been doing that shit for like, jeez, probably 35 years. 35 years now. He's independent, though. He independent. I'm trying to learn more on trade. You know what? My brother, he do air conditioning, heating, and he's an electrician too. I may have no years before, but I got fired doing the wrong thing. That my wife need to do that. What's wrong? I told him. Yeah, well, yeah, you got to learn how to promote yourself. Well, if you work for a company, you don't got to really worry about promoting yourself unless you do a job outside the job, outside your job. That's how my brother got started, Cosmic Warrior. He started taking jobs outside of work. And what happened is he started building up his reputation where we live at. And he started making so much money. He had so many people calling him outside of work. He just decided to say, fuck work. And he went out on his own and he never went back. He never worked for anybody else since. So that's how he got started. Very good profession there. Will always be need for electricians and the HVAC. Yeah, that's true. Yes, you need that shit everywhere. Electricians and air conditioning and heating. Anywhere you go, they're in demand. I think I don't really think they have enough people for that kind of work. Really? Yeah, that's how you do it. Well, you gotta at some point in time, you're gonna have to create your own work, be your own boss. If you want to make some real money, at some point. I mean, you don't got to be in the beginning, but at some point, you're gonna be working for these other companies. You're gonna be like, God damn, this money coming short. But you know what? My brother kind of he can take it to the next level if he want, but he won't do it. I told my brother, I said, you need to start teaching people how to do this shit. And that's how you want. If you want to take it to the next level, you need to start teaching people how to do this shit. That's how you do it. Well, he ain't gonna do it. He ain't gonna do it. He ain't gonna do it, man. He won't do it. He ain't that type of person. Because if you start teaching people how to do that shit, you can leverage your income tenfold. Well, he ain't gonna do it. Nope. Forget about it. You have a lead teacher. You got my email. Yeah, I got your email. I just haven't sent back yet. So how long you been at that school, Cosmic Warrior? This guy just started this shit and he's a control freak. The guy just handed us a book. Hey, us to know everything. For real? You started 9 months ago. Okay. So how much time you got left? I'll be done next month. Oh, okay. That's good. So you going back home? Where you from? Or what? You staying up there or you going back home or what? Trans is shit. The training is shit. What do you mean? The school is close by. Oh, the school is close by. So you live in Baltimore or DC? Which one? Check out this Netflix documentary called Dirty Money. 6 episodes all about the dirt Trump has done the whole business life. Shit really good. I have 2 people talking to me. You got 2 people talking to you. Yeah. Dirty Money. Yeah, I saw the documentary when I was just scrolling by, but I never looked at it. So it's about Trump. The whole shit. But Trump, he been dirty. Yeah, he been like that. I'm not surprised. But I haven't looked at it yet. I'll probably check it out soon. What was your question? Oh, I was asking if you from Baltimore or DC. Because you said the school was nearby. So I just assumed you was from either Baltimore or DC. DC. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Serious about but the 6 episodes all about Trump. How'd they find out who directed this documentary? And how'd they find out all the dirt Trump did? I'm curious to know that. I'm surprised. Born raised. They had books that New York Times dude wrote years ago about stuff Trump did. Interviewing him and a bunch of other people he screwed over. Oh, okay. That's why Netflix got so much shit. Yeah, Netflix got a bunch of shit to watch. Oh, yeah. I heard about a lot of people that he screwed over. I heard about it a long time ago, man. So, he ain't Narcos. I haven't. I saw some of that. Not all of it. I saw it when it first came out. I think I saw like 4 episodes, but I just never. I got so busy, man. Shit, I had to eat shit in case the censorship was OD. Yeah, I got you, Cosmic War. I got you. My favorite drug dealer is Pablo Escobar. What? You crazy, Apple, man. Shit is saying is. Yeah, I got you. Yeah, man. Pablo Escobar, gangster. Shit. I like how it started off, man, but I haven't had a chance to watch the rest of it. And I'll catch up later, man. Whenever I have some time where I'm just sitting around relaxing or whatever, you know. You almost at the end? Shit. Yeah. I'll catch up. Might take a minute, but I'll catch up. The guy to press the you love you love that shit. Oh, hilarious. But all right, guys. It's been real. I'm about to sign off. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. Share it. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't. ChooseYourRelationships.com. Until next time, I'm out. Peace.